Great jazz legend Andy Hamilton has been given a rousing send-off today in a special performance by musicians, family and friends.
The concert in Birmingham was held straight after his funeral. The 94-year-old, who famously wrote a song for the Hollywood film star Errol Flynn, died earlier this month. Joanne Riddle reports.
The world-famous jazz saxophonist Andy Hamilton is laid to rest in his adopted home city of Birmingham. A quiet moment of reflection after a life filled with music. And this afternoon, family, friends and musicians came together for a memorial concert at Birmingham's Symphony Hall. His son Mark played the saxophone alongside his father's band, the Blue Notes. He spoke to us about the difficulties his father faced when he arrived here from Jamaica in 1949.
Well, his lasting legacy will of course be the music, because everybody, he's known for his music all over the world. But I think as a person who came to this country when it was difficult times, he embraced a lot of people of all different races, colours, and always had a smile on his face.
Andy himself, known as the grand elder statesman of the Birmingham jazz scene, played until his 94th birthday in March, and he recorded his first album aged 72.
I think what he's done for me is sort of giving me the inspiration that it isn't about your age, it's about your passion and your love for life, and just moving forward in life and achieve what you want to achieve, go for your dreams and achieve them. And that's the message he's given to us as his children and all the grandchildren.
He composed a song for the Hollywood legend Errol Flynn, something he spoke to Midlands Today about 4 years ago.
I played for him, and I wrote a song for him called Silver Shine, which was my first band in Jamaica.
Andy played in weekly jazz sessions in Bearwood and in front of larger audiences worldwide.
I've even played with him as well, so many times. Yeah. The last time I did, I think I was about 16 in London, and it was at the Jamaican embassy, and the Prime Minister was there were politicians, footballers, it was a really big deal.
Sylvia Amos performed this afternoon with the Notebenders, a band Andy formed.
An amazing person. He encouraged everyone to come along and join in, basically. He was just an awesome man. He was known as Pops to me.
Andy Hamilton, who lived in Ladywood, leaves his wife Mary, with whom he had 10 children, and a lifetime of music.
Very special man.
Absolutely.
Well, that memorial concert finished just over half an hour ago, and our reporter Joanne Riddle is at Symphony Hall in Birmingham right now. I think this was quite an emotional day for all involved, Joanne.
Well, an emotional but uplifting day for many. Andy Hamilton always said his music was infectious, and look, they're still paying tribute to him now. Well, I'm joined now by one of Andy's band members, Tim Aman, and Bindi Kelsey, chairman of the Andy Hamilton Trust. Turning to you first, Tim, what was it like on stage as a Blue Note pianist without Andy?
In a way, slightly strange. The thing with Andy is he's such an enthusiast for music, such an infectious personality, that playing with his band feels quite different without him. Not surprisingly, I suppose. We were playing his music, and it was very easy just to think of him being on stage with us. In certain respects, it felt as though he was, I suppose. But he would have really loved today in the tributes and having so many musicians around him who he appreciates so much.
Okay, thank you. Turning to you, Bindi, we've already heard a little about the racism that Andy suffered back in the 50s. Tell us a bit more about how he overcame that and what happened.
Well, the city was a very different place in the 50s and 60s. He was attacked by racist thugs, lost 2 teeth. And he moved on. He took the positives out of it, forgave people, moved on, and today we celebrate his legacy of generosity to the city, which is Andy Hamilton. The big news today is that he still lives with us and has taught so many different people from all communities. That was Andy Hamilton.
Thank you very much for joining us. Well, another friend of Andy's and the compere this afternoon, Carl Chin, said that through music, Andy built the multicultural city of Birmingham that we have today.
Joanne, thank you.
Did you know that he made his first saxophone out of bamboo?
Did he?
Incredible, yeah. Well, from jazz blues of one sort to blues of another, Dan's